Good evening, everyone. My name is Renine Jamaluddin, and I will be your host for today. I'm very happy to have you all with us today as a part of this first webinar. Webinars are a main part of ChallengeME competition, and the best thing about them is that you can attend them from wherever you are. Is everyone being able to hear me? Perfect. Welcome on board. Okay. Too many positive energy, and let's start our first webinar for Challenge Me competition. We're going to start with the agenda of today's webinar. The aim of today's webinar is to introduce the Challenge Me competition. We will be talking about the challenge, explaining the challenge key milestones, how to participate in Challenge Me competition, Challenge Me rules and regulations, as well as judging criteria. Misrula Habash will talk about why Intel is doing the challenge and why they are focusing on youth and Internet of Things IoT. At the end of the webinar, we will be happy to answer all your questions. I would like to welcome Misrula Habash. Misrula, can you hear me?
Yes, hi Renine, I can hear you very well.
Hi. Misrula is the Corporate Affairs Manager for Levant and North Africa at Intel Corporation. Misrula, it's our pleasure to have you with us today. The floor is yours.
Thanks, Renine, and allow me to welcome everybody, and thank you for being with us today. Can we move to the second slide, please? So, lots of people are asking why we're doing this. As you know, Intel is a technology company, and technology has a profound effect on society and the world. It's fueling the knowledge economy that brings possibilities, innovation, and economic growth. So at Intel, as part of our social responsibility, we do the right things the right way. And at the core of this belief is the understanding that we only advance as a society, as a planet, and as a business when all people can reap the full benefits of the knowledge economy. So in order to achieve this, it's imperative for us to work with individual innovators, with academia, organizations, and governments to foster market-creating innovation, to connect people to their potential, and bring, the power of technology to every person on Earth. How we do this? We do this through our programs by driving access, new thinking, and new skills to inspire disruption, by investing in the next generation through education, opportunities, and amazing experiences, and by fueling the passion of youth who want to change the world. Why we're doing this? We know how to harness the power of technology to improve lives. We know how to innovate. And we have the capability and the reach it takes to make a global difference. So, Renine, if you can move to the second slide, please. So for the MENA region, Middle East and North Africa, we have just developed the Intel Innovation Initiative, INARA. INARA is an initiative that is directed for the Middle East and North Africa region. It aims to enable the knowledge-based economy in the Arab world and inspire the next generation of young innovators through investing in three pillars. One is education, second is science and technology, and third is entrepreneurship, which is our theme for today. If you can move to the next slide, please. So statistics say that by 2020, Internet of Things will generate 50 billion connected devices. There will be need for 4.5 million developers, and there is a business of around $19 trillion. So that's why, as part of our corporate social responsibility and under the entrepreneurship pillar, if you can move to the next slide, we created the Challenge Me. This is the Intel an IoT competition by Intel. Probably some people know already that we were running the Intel Business Challenge since 2006. So the ChallengeME competition is an extension to the Intel Business Challenge, and this year the theme is IoT, which is the Internet of Things. We would like to identify pioneering new ideas, innovations, and solutions on IoT with great business potential. We want to recognize and celebrate best project startups and provide opportunities for seed funding, incubation, and to meet potential venture capitalists. Renee, could you move to slide 6? What's our objective? We would like to inspire and empower the youth of MENA region with Intel new technologies and other technologies as well, help build those startups and attract more investments to the region, and accelerate economic opportunities and growth. I won't take a lot from your time, but just moving to the last slide. So I just would like to end that innovation enabled by technology fuels economic empowerment. So guys, the future needs you now. So let's innovate the world. Thank you so much, and we really look forward for your submissions. Thanks, Renine. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Rola. It was a pleasure having you with us tonight. So we will continue our webinar by introducing the social media platforms for ChallengeME. ChallengeME created social media platforms in order to connect the participants with ChallengeME team and in order to connect the participants with each other. We will be updating you on every upcoming event on our Facebook page and Twitter. We will be sharing the competition's deadlines and the announcement of the shortlisted top 15 teams, as well as the top 2 teams winners. So please go ahead and like the Facebook page Intel ChallengeME, as well as the Twitter account, which is IC_MENA. We will be tweeting all about the challenge, and we will be sharing the deadlines and some resources as well. So for Facebook, it's Intel ChallengeME, and for Twitter, it's IC_MENA. Now let's move forward and introduce you to ChallengeME competition. ChallengeME is an Internet of Things IoT competition for the Middle East and North Africa that is being organized by Intel Corporation for the first time in the region in collaboration with prestigious educational institutions and non-profit entrepreneurship organizations from across the Middle East. The competition aims to recognize and support talented individuals who are building various elements for the Internet of Things, and will identify pioneering ideas, innovation, and solution in the areas with a great business potential. Fadwa is not being able to hear us, I guess. So let's continue. ChallengeME is looking for a project aimed at developing or using new technology trends within the areas of Internet of Things, IoT, such as drones, wearable products, smartphones, building cities, future factories, automotive or space, and others. Please all use the Google Chrome browser in order to hear us well. The ChallengeME competition is open to all IoT enthusiasts who can provide a prototype about their innovation and have a scalable business model. A working prototype is required to be provided before the closing date, which is October 22nd. The ChallengeME competition is open to any participant above 18 years of old, resident in the MENA region. Now let's take a look at the 3 phases of the competition. The first phase is the registration and live webinars. We have launched the challenge in August 24 and it will continue till October 22nd. So you have till October 22nd to submit your prototype as well as to submit the business model. And from now to October 22nd, we will be doing webinars and live events to be announced in some countries. This is for the first phase. As for the second phase, it is the shortlisting for top 15 teams from October 22 till October 30. The top 15 shortlisted project will be announced on October 30 and will be provided on the website as well as the social media. The third phase is the workshop and award ceremony that's gonna take place in Beirut. So shortlisted projects, the 15, will be traveling to Beirut, 2 members per team, and participate in intensive face-to-face training, mentoring, pitching to a panel of judges in order to compete over $15,000 in cash prizes and other awards in a special award ceremony. Winners will be announced during this award ceremony. Top 2 teams will win a paid trip to London from November 30 to December 3, 2015 to participate in Intel Innovation Summit and have the opportunity to showcase their projects and network with potential investors. So get ready. Now let's go through how to participate in the ChallengeME competition. ChallengeME is open to residents of the MENA region. As you can see, the countries: Algeria, Bahrain, Egypt, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Libya, Morocco, Oman, Palestine, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Tunisia, UAE, and Yemen, or contestants might be above 18 years of old and can demonstrate an innovative and in the area of Internet of Things, IoT, with a scalable business model. The prototypes should be showcased before the closing date of the submission, which is October 22. No. What you need to do as a participant? First of all, you need to register. You can register using the site ChallengeME.intel.com. Second of all, you need to submit your project. You need to submit your project details through the step-by-step process you can find on the website. You're going through all the 9 business model steps, and you can fill it up. We're going to talk about this later. And you should also follow events and announcements. Keep track of the events that might take place in certain areas and in some countries, as well as the online webinars like the one we're having today. We are very happy to have 3 online webinars. The first one is today, which is September 2, and the second one will be on September 16. We're going to talk about the competition and we're going to talk about IoT. We're going to have an overview on Internet of Things, how to produce a quality of IoT projects, the various elements of an IoT project, and the IoT judging criteria. The third webinar, we're going to take place in October 7. It's going to be about overview on how to develop a solid IoT business model, and we're going to go through again the 9 business model blocks. Of course, we're going to take your questions as well. Now we're moving to the judging criteria of ChallengeME IoT competition by Intel. The community of experts from Intel Corporation and the business community from MENA region would be put together to evaluate your projects. So the evaluation of the projects will gonna take place in two things: the innovation aspects of the IoT technology components, and the attractiveness and scalability of the business model. So under the innovation aspects of the IoT technology components, we have the innovation, how much the originality of your idea. We have reliable and stable with potential to go to production. We have viable, demonstrated feasibility, and potential to go to. So these 3 points are under the IoT technology components. Then the which is and scalability, the business, the market opportunity and competitive position, the well-defined value proposition that you have, the attractiveness of your business model that you're gonna complete, the progress of the team, as well as the team mix, qualification and experience, quality of the presentation, and elevator pitch. Now we're gonna go over the website, the ChallengeME website. This is the main page of the ChallengeME website. As you can see, we have an About Us, about the competition, and resources. You are also posting all the events that's going to happen on the website. So the 3 webinars that are scheduled are on the website. About the competition page, we have added all the information related to competition, the key dates, the rules, the regulations, as well as the judging criteria. While the resource page includes videos, articles, and other resources you can use for your business. In the dashboard, you can view the current status of your project, edit your profile, as well as the team's members. Now, we will discuss the registration process. The registration process is easy. All you have to do is to register. Once you register for ChallengeME competition, you have access to the business model canvas. You will notice that it contains 9 blocks, so you can watch the video and then answer it according to your own idea, your own project, your own business. In each training session, you able to submit your response to form a complete business application at the end of 9 blocks. The good thing is that you can go back and anytime to any section in order to continue, edit your application. Please use Google Chrome and refresh the page if you're not hearing us well. Now let's speak about the business model canvas that you need to submit. The business model is a tool for describing and prototyping your business. A business model shows you how you create, deliver, and capture value. Yes, guys, we are recording the webinar and it will be we will be sharing it with you. So all the information that you are talking about now, it's gonna be shared with you. As you can see in the picture, that the business model canvas, it is consists of 9 blocks. So we're gonna go through these 9 blocks. First of all, We have the customer segments. You need to identify your target customers. Which customer and users are you serving and creating value? Which jobs do you really want to get done? Who are the most important customers? So here we need to identify who are our customers. This is a first building block. We're gonna move to the second now, which is identifying the value proposition. The second block is the value proposition. What value do you deliver to the customers? For example, are you solving a problem he is facing? You must identify what are you offering them and what is getting done for them. And do they care for this product? Which customer needs are you satisfying? So we need to identify our customer and the value proposition, what value we are adding for this customer as well. Now, the third part of the business model canvas is the customer relationship, is the channels. Now we have identified our customers and the value proposition. We need to identify the channels. How does each customer segment want us to be reached? Through which interaction point? Which channel works the best? Which one are the most cost efficient? So we need to ask ourselves these questions, and in order to identify which channels should we use. The fourth part is the customer relationship. What relationship are you establishing with each segment? What type of relationship does this customer segment expect you to establish and maintain with them? How are you integrating with the rest of your business model? How costly these relationships are? So we need to know how we are establishing a customer relationship. Now we're moving to the next part, which is the revenue streams. In order to have a successful business, you need to generate revenue. You generate revenue by selling your product. So you need to ask for what value are our customers really willing to pay? How they will be paying? How would they prefer to pay? How much each revenue stream contribute to the overall revenues? Now we're gonna talk about the key resources. Key resources are what makes a business model function. What are the most important assets required? Without these resources, you cannot generate nor offer a value proposition desired to satisfy customers' needs. Each building block in the business model canvas is reliant on the other. So key resources determine how a business enters the market and develops its relationship with customers, earning revenues. Each company may use several types of resources to develop its business. For example, physical, financial, human, and intellectual resources. So what are the key activities do your value proposition require to create value for your customers? The key activities building block defines the number of activities you must accomplish to create value. For a business model to be successful, companies have to focus on key activities. Without key activities, companies cannot generate their value proposition and customer relationship or reach markets and earn revenues. Key activities might include production, problem solving, solving platform network, which are related to the process of planning and equipping a network of activities to allow the company to provide a new service to users. Now we will be moving forward to the key partners. Key partners are essential to any business. The building block represents a bundle of suppliers and partners that help a company deliver its value. Basically, it describes how a network of partners make business model work. Presently, partnerships are crucial to survive in today's market. So you need to ask yourself, who are your key partners? Who are your key suppliers as well? And the last building block is the cost structure. The cost structure building block defines all costs sustained to make a business model work. In other words, your expenses that must be taken into account when you're manufacturing a product or your product. All business models require dealing with cost structure, creating an effective value proposition, delivering and capturing value to manage customer relationship, and effectively controlling channel support costs. Once having defined the key activities, key resources, key partners, it will be so easy for you in order to implement a cost structure. So these were the 9 building blocks. We went on through them. We will go through them again in our third webinar that's going to take place. Anyone get any question? We are ready to answer. Please share with us any question about the competition, anything that you would need to know, and we will be ready to answer. Muhammad, you can register at it as a team, and two of the team members, when shortlisting the teams, 2 of the team members will be traveling to Beirut if they were between the top 15. So you can register as a team. No, it's not too late to participate since the launching of the Intel ChallengeME was on 24 of August, and you have till 22 October, and we will be having the training sessions as well as we might have on-ground training and workshops defining the ChallengeME competition. So we have plenty of time for now till 22 of October. You can enter to the challengemE.intel.com and read all about the competition in the About Competition section. Anyone above 18 years of old can participate from the eligible countries. Yes, the team can contain, but after shortlisting the teams, the top 15 teams, only 2 members per each team will be traveling to Beirut. So you can be more than 2 members, but 2 members will be traveling between the top 15. We don't have a specific number of a group from a country. We are looking for innovative ideas and innovative entrepreneurs in the aspect of Internet of Things. Yes, we have a lot of prizes. I have said that we have prizes up to $15,000, as well as the top two teams will be traveling to London to participate in the Intel Summit. It's gonna take place there. It's gonna take place from November 30 till December 3. Intel Innovation Summit. And you'll be competing over $15,000 in cash prizes and other rewards in a special award ceremony that's going to take place in Beirut. Okay, guys, I will try to follow up all your questions. What difference between register by idea and register by product? When you register, you must have an idea, but at the end of the competition, which is 22 October, you must have a prototype for your idea. So we need a scalable business model as well as a prototype. The session is already being recorded and we're gonna send you the session. So don't worry, the session is being recorded for now. The sectors for the ideas for the IoT, the areas of the Internet of Things are donors, wearable products, smart homes, building cities, future factories, automotive and horoscoping, and others. We will be giving cash prizes for the winners. We will not be funding the projects. We will be giving cash prizes for the winners up to $15,000. They're going to have the opportunity in order to pitch their presentation, in order to showcase their prototypes on front of investors. So this is a great opportunity for you guys in order to represent your prototype in front of investors in order to get future funding. The judging criteria that we had are divided into two, as I said. According to the IoT technology component, it must have innovation, reliable, and viable. So make sure you meet this criteria, Sam. Now, we don't have a specific sectors for the ideas. All what Intel is looking for ChallengeME is innovative ideas, new ideas or novel ways of using already existing product technologies, services, or processes. So the competition showcases business opportunities with the greatest potential for a positive impact on business societies through commercialization of a newly and truly innovative technologies.
Reneen, do you mind, please?
Yeah, sure, Lala, go ahead.
Okay, so I saw a couple of questions. I would like to address them as well. Somebody was asking if it is required to be Intel architecture or Intel platforms like Intel Galileo. We do encourage people to use Intel architecture, but again, the competition is open for any platform that you would like to use. So we have done so many donations for universities across the MENA region. So we encourage students who are part of these universities to use the boards that they have to develop their projects and submit their application to the ChallengeME. I don't know if you have answered this one, but I also saw that some people are asking that they have registered as a member, and also my team members has done so. This is Muhammad Abdelaziz. He says, how can I invite them to my project? So would you explain, please, the dashboard, Raneen, to help Muhammad invite his colleagues as members to his project?
Yeah, okay. Muhammad was asking about inviting your team to your dashboard. Yes, of course, you can register as a team. And when you enter, you will find that you have a dashboard. I guess we have mentioned it in our presentation. Go back for it. Okay, in the dashboard, you can view the current status of your project, edit your profile, as well as the team members. So you can invite your team members from this dashboard. We are looking at prototypes. You must have which is scalable business model canvas.
Raneen, there's also another question was saying, is it necessary to go to university or some specific place or at home? I can complete. Guys, if you have access to any development board, microcontroller, you can definitely do it through yourself and submit by yourself. You don't have to go to the university to do so. And there was another question about the sectors. Let me clarify a little bit about the verticals. So probably this is the question. It could be in any vertical, meaning it could be for education, it could be for health, it could be for energy, it could be for any area that will use this component to make the solution solve a problem or enhance a problem, regardless where it is, in education, health, energy, in industry, anywhere that fits. Hope this clarifies.
Thank you, Rula. Yeah, you can't see it even in the dashboard. We are having other webinars as well. This is the webinar calendar. We're going to have the other webinar at September 16 and October 7. After filling up the business model canvas, all you have to do is to submit the business model canvas. And of course, start preparing your prototype to be submitted before October 22nd.
By the way, Renin, I would like just to bring the attention to everybody that the submission form has, all the fields that you need to complete for your project, including if you have a prototype that you can take a video, record a video for your prototype. How does it work? And put the link, if you upload it to YouTube, for example, put the link in the field so we can see your prototype that you have developed. As well as there is a very clear step-by-step guidance and a video for each of the steps that can help you complete the business model canvas. And this is all once you register and go to submit the project, you will get all the fields there on the form.
Thank you, Rula. We are looking for a scalable business model canvas as well as a prototype. Since the judging criteria is divided into innovation aspects of the IoT technology component and attractiveness and scalability of the business model canvas.
I think Yahya is asking about how to invite other members. So you have to go to the edit mode under the dashboard, Yahya, and you can see invite members. Also, I see Ahmed Nazih. He says that I have a business model and everything about my idea, but I can't turn it to a real project. It's okay or what? Please submit it, and through the filtration process, we will be able to advise. You have all the steps there that you can include. So please do submit your project.
We are looking forward for your projects. And of course, to see you online in the next webinar. Any other question, guys and girls?
I think, Renin, maybe also to advise that you have about, is it the email that they can send to inquire about it?
Yeah, of course. Of course, I'm going to send them the email now.
Mm-hmm.
So any question they have, they can address us on this email, challengeme@gaps.intel.com. Here it is. So for any question, please address us. We will be sending up the content of the PowerPoints for the webinars that gonna take place. We will be recording the webinars as we are recording the one now, and we will be sending up after it will take place. Rula, can you please answer the last question?
Yes, sure. I was reading it. So, Credos, you say we have a project. It is more developed than a prototype. And what we want to present is a software to use, order, and develop this product. Does it fit? So generally, we need to have a prototype for your project. It's not software only, but you need to develop a product, a hardware that is developed on a microcontroller or a platform. So if you have that, you can include and submit your project. Right, Yahya, I'm going to answer all this one too only 2 email addresses can be added to your project. Yes, but it doesn't mean that this is all of your members of your project. So you could have other members, but only accepted 2 email addresses.
Okay. So Nasser is questioning, I have prototype and everything except the business model. So after filling it and everything, what should I do? You need to go through the videos. The videos will be teaching you about each block in the 9 blocks of the business model canvas. Just watch out the videos and start filling it. After filling it with the URL link for your prototype video, we need you to submit your project. And you can go and edit it anytime from now till the end of the submission, which is 22 October. Fedra, we already have a resources section in the Intel ChallengeME website. You can go on the website. Above there is a resources section containing a lot of information. This webinar will be recorded and also put in there. And for any questions, please don't hesitate to email us and we will be more than happy to answer all of your questions.
Also, let me just emphasize what Raneen said about the resources page. It has lots of resources that you can have a better understanding of what is IoT, as well as you have so many examples of make it wearable competition that we run in the US, and what are the projects that were developed, whether using Intel architecture, in particular Intel Galileo and Intel Edison. So this will be very inspiring for everybody to go through the resources. It has also all the details of the business model, so that can help you be able to successfully submit your project.
Any other questions?
I just want to thank Saleh Liamani. Yeah. Seems very quite active in Palestine. We encourage everybody, if you can help others, to run like a small mini workshop for them to clarify the process and encourage them to submit. We would really highly appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks, Saleh and all.
Yeah, thank you guys. I would really love you all to like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter in order to be updated about all the ongoing events, as well as deadlines. Also share our posts so that the maximum number of innovators across the MENA region will know about IoT as well. Any other questions? We will. Yes, Saleh, we will send the record. Okay, so do we have any other questions? Do you have any other thing, Rula, you'd love to add?
No, I think this was really excellent. I would like to thank you, Raneen, and I would like to thank all the participation and active participation from everybody. And I think you will be sending the link to the webinar,
sure.
So that you can refer to it for further information.
Of course.
And we look forward to everybody's submission.
Yeah, we look forward for everyone's submission and we look forward to see everyone on our next webinar. We hope this webinar was beneficial enough for you. Welcome on board on the ChallengeME competition. The next session will be taking place in 16 September. We're gonna talk about IoT. Don't forget, the value of ideas lies in the using of it. Before we leave, please answer the poll questions to help us improve the program. So how do you rate this session? How do you rate the main presenter of this session? Was this session useful to you? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Please continue the rating. Please continue the rating and we will looking forward to see you online as well in our next webinar. We're looking forward to read your projects as well. Saleh, we will be sending the link for this webinar. This is the last question. How do you rate the content of the session? Please answer it. Really appreciate your answers. Thank you all. Yes, Tariq, I have already answered Saleh. I told you that we will be sending the link for this webinar so you can watch it all over again. Thank you so much for being with us tonight in this webinar. It was a pleasure having you all. It was a pleasure talking to you and reading your questions. We're looking for more interaction and we're looking for your business models and your projects. See you online in our next webinar. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Renine. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Villa. Bye.